Let's take a break.
All right, when we come back, you're really going to love this one. So there's a new movement about air travel and what you wear when you get on the plane.
Oh, this one bugs me.
Yeah, it's going to bug you a lot. It should. It's time to start dressing up, all right? Stop being a slob.
You should have seen me on the flight back from vacation. I was a freaking slob.
That's the movement. Do you agree? We're going to have an etiquette expert here to explain why in the world it matters.
Oh, I wish I had my picture. Elaine Swann is an etiquette expert, and she's been on lots of shows. We got to solve this. Hey, Elaine.
Hello.
I take it you're on the side of you put
Dressing
a suit and
up.
tie on when you get on a plane, right?
Absolutely. I'm not necessarily dressing up as in tuxedo and ball gown and suit and so forth, but definitely dressing proper. You know, dressing well. I mean, you don't have to necessarily put on your best business suit or what have you, but in my opinion, kind of schlepping around in the airport with house shoes and half pajamas and a t-shirt and that sort of thing is an absolute no in my book.
Why?
Let me tell you, first impressions are so important. And so say, for example, you have a problem with the gate agent or maybe your seat or something like that, and here you come looking like you just rolled out of bed and you want some help. The very first impression you're going to give to the person is that you don't care. You don't care about the way you look, and you don't care about how you're traveling.
However, but Elaine, that person paid for a ticket on the plane, so what does it matter what they're wearing? Isn't that what they should get the same kind of service as someone who's in a suit?
You should, but when you're dealing with the human factor, it all makes sense because we all paid our money. But when you're dealing with the human factor, people respond to you based upon the way you present yourself.
Now,
so
okay, Elaine, I agree with you, and I know that you would be treated better if you're dressed nicely. I get it. Thing is, most of the time, I don't have a problem with a gate agent when I go to the airport. I mean, most people don't. You buy your ticket.
Most of the time.
You buy your ticket. Most of the time, things work out. And the fact is, being on an airplane is cramped. It's uncomfortable to begin with.
And you know what? Joel hit on something also that you got to going through TSA now. People want to dress comfortably because it's easier to take off your shoes.
I would rather be comfortable and have the occasional hassle by being a slob.
Harvey, listen, the thing is, you don't have to be a slob. You can still dress comfortable and be stylish all at the same time, and also dress simple so you can get through security with ease. We're not talking belt buckles and buttons and things like that. It's all about the way your clothes fit on you, the way they look, that sort of thing. You don't have to look sloppy to be comfortable.
Okay, so let me try this out on you. I just came back from vacation a week ago. I was at 3 airports, or 2 airports. 3 airports, actually. There was not a single person at any of these airports that I will be going to dinner with. Okay?
Right, so who are you trying to impress?
I'm not trying to impress anybody at these airports.
Okay, so it's not all about impressing other people. It's about making sure that you look good. You still have to, look, just take your mother's advice, you know, the old adage of when you leave the house, you better make sure that you look decent. That's all. Just when you leave the house, just look decent. That's all. People respond to you better. And of course, it's not like you're going to be taking anybody out to dinner.
I can't let this go. I mean, I loved my mother dearly, but my mom put me in Bermuda shorts that she got from a discount store in Refugio, Texas when I went to school. So come on.
Okay. All right, but I bet you look good, didn't you?
No. And I kept asking my mom, who wears these? And she keeps saying, that's what they're wearing. And finally, I asked who they were. And she said, Herb Griffin.
There's that proverbial they. The thing is, just you can dress comfortable, definitely dress comfortable. Just make sure that you are not offending anybody else. Make sure your clothes are clean and that they fit you well. That's all. It's just really simple. And so I think there's this line that we're talking about. There's a difference between looking stylish and looking good and still being comfortable and being really dressed up and then also really being a slob.
I got it, but final word. Honestly, I like your dress.
And this is something I would wear to the airport. Okay, there you go.
Well, it's easier for women to dress comfortably and look really good. But
okay,
guys, we don't
thank you, Elaine.
Thanks, Elaine.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's break.
You're a slob.
I am a slob.
Shout out to Refugio, Texas, by the way.
Yeah, Refugio.
Right. When we come back, we're going to open it up to you guys. Anything at all you want to talk about, we will be here.